7th of June, Sunday, between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m., you are going to have URT3 online exam by using your method box system. In this URT3 exam, we are going to have a listening part. That is why we are going to talk about effective note-taking strategies and how to take notes while we listen to some listening materials. The only way to improve your listening skills is to practice. When you read something, you can always go back and read it again and try to understand better. When you listen to something, there is not always a chance to go back and try to analyze the things that were said to you. So you should listen carefully, and this happens by practicing a lot. So in this way, we are going to focus on these facts. Repeated sentences or repeated words. Let me give an example here. For example, this Sunday, we are going to have our URT3 exam by using our method box platforms. Remember that we are going to use our method box platforms. So I repeated this method box platforms 2 times, and it means that this part of the listening is very important, and you should be taking notes about it, and you should be keeping it in your minds. Here you see the symbols that you can use to take effective notes and also to take your notes fast. So this is very important. Don't try to write everything, and try to just make the sentences or the vocabulary shorter. So in this way, you can just take effective notes in a shorter time. You are going to hear the same thing in a different way. For example, you are going to have your URT3 exams between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m., which means you can join the exam between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., or between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., or between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. You can also join between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. So in this way, I just paraphrased it. I just talked about the same thing by using some different words and also sentences. And also remember, listening sessions test your comprehension, not your ability to memorize and repeat information. If something is said louder and clearer, you should also be concerned about this. For example, think about the father. The father says, I am so angry to my son because when I told him to do the homework, he didn't listen to me. So it is louder. The father says this part louder. He didn't listen to me. So it means that why the father is angry? Because his son didn't listen.
History exam on Friday, and I'm worried I'll fail it.
Why? You're brilliant at history.
It isn't difficult, but I have to remember a lot of information. These are my notes from today.
Can I see?
Yes, and they must be between 16 and 18 years old. The project begins on Monday the 23rd of July, and it ends on Friday the 3rd of August.